Hey guys, Sword here, and this is gonna be pretty much a channel update, and as well as pretty much it's gonna be a planning video. First of all, you know that we have a black sheep. I just randomly decided to have a black sheep as a pet, and we just stuck with it. But we got a companion, which is a pink sheep. The pink sheep spawned right outside the door, and of course, since it's a rare occurrence of a pink sheep ever spawning in the Minecraft world, we decided to keep it. Simple as that. And of course, there's going to be a lot of people saying, oh, you just made pink dye and dye a white sheep, you liar. For those who actually know about Minecraft and played it long enough, you guys would realize that pink sheep actually do spawn in the Minecraft world. It's just rare to see one. Simple as that. But again, haters going to hate. They're going to say whatever they want to say, and we can't really do anything about that. Oh well, continuing on. So, today is going to be an update video as well as a planning video. First of all, let's take it one step at a time, and let's see if I can actually go through with this, because three things: I didn't get much sleep, I'm getting a little bit sick, so I'm going to probably sound like I'm congested, and as well as that I had to go through a 7-hour shift at work. Alright, let's see if I can go through with this. Let's see if I can actually sound coherent. Okay. One thing is that tomorrow I'm going to be going out of town. This is going to be like the first time I've ever gone out of the town, out of the city. I don't even know anymore. Just, it's going to be the first time I've ever gone out, really, in about a good year. So, it's going to be 2 days. It's going to be Friday and Saturday, of course, and I'll probably get back home by Sunday. So, hopefully, I'm planning on doing something. It's just, I'm hoping that'll actually work. I plan on actually making a, maybe, just bear with me. If it actually does work, I'm thinking of making 2 short videos, putting them on the thumb drive or flash drive, however you want to call it, and then just upload it while I'm away. Just have a short little memory, and it'll be good to go when my father takes his laptop, and hopefully the hotel is going to have a good connection that I'll be able to upload a video from there. So I'll be able to upload 2 videos, and then you guys could watch the videos, of course, and it'll be like I haven't been gone yet. So let's see if it all works, and if not, then it's just going to be 2 days without video. Yeah, it's going to break the chain, but hopefully by Sunday night, I'll be able to keep the chain going. All I got to say is that Operation Bedrock may be delayed until Sunday. So let's see how everything goes. Maybe I'll tell you guys what went on during the trip. Let's see if anything interesting happens. Or interesting to talk about anyways. Well, moving on from here, yes, I'll be gone for 2 days. Maybe 3, depending on how long we actually stay over there. Alrighty then. That's one of the things I gotta work on. Alrighty then is pretty much my sentence filler, equivalent to saying and but it's still better than saying those two, just for a long run. But a lot of people say, stop saying alrighty then. It was one of the things that I keep saying over and over and over just to continue on with the commentary. There's a lot of things I still gotta work on, but every time when I stop doing one habit, I make a new habit. Like, basically. I used to say basically a lot, and now that I stopped saying basically, I started saying alrighty then. So, yeah. That is one of those things too. I can never win. It's just one of the things that we all have to go through. Some more than others. Let's continue on from here. Alright. Gone for 2 days, gone maybe 3 days, and as well as finals are over. I'm happy. That means that summer break is finally here, and I get to do a lot of things that I want to do. But the problem is, I still got a part-time job to hold. So this is where it's gonna be bad for everybody, because there is no promise made. Well, technically, I try. It's just one of the things that I wanted to do was to have a lot of people join me in either Operation Bedrock or every other operation, or that I make videos for them. But again, I have a part-time job to hold, and now that I'm in summer break, that means I have more hours to dedicate to my gaming channel. But at the same time, that means I have a lot more free time to actually go to my part-time job. And as everybody knows, you need to have money in order enough to sustain yourself. But at least I live with my parents. I'm not afraid, or I'm not even ashamed to say that, because it is a smart financial decision. It would be stupid for me to actually move out of my parents' home to live in an apartment and to pay for the rent and pay for the bills and pay for every single little thing. Why go through all of that when you could live with your parents who are more than happy for you to stay at home? Just saying, even though you get more independent freedom, but it has a cost. Nothing is free. So, there you go. I would rather stay home with my parents, have to deal with every little thing, than to move out my own and have to worry whether or not if I'm going to actually make the next rent or make the enough money to pay for the rent. And hopefully, just hopefully, I'll be able to actually make the gaming channel a success, and would not be without you guys, of course. But if this gaming channel does become a success, maybe if I were to make $50 a day just by making videos, maybe I could actually convince my father to actually quit my part-time job. And if I do that, what am I thinking? Okay, I don't want to get off topic here. I'm just being stupid. If I actually accomplish that, then I will not have to worry about my part-time job, and I'll be at least financially stable. And then, of course, that will leave me more time to dedicate my time to making video game commentaries and other videos. So, that would be a good thing. I just got to get there, and it will not be without your guys' help. So, I'm not going to take you guys for granted. I thank you for watching my videos. I thank you for paying attention to what I have to say. Thank you for your continued support. So hopefully this gaming channel will become a success, and it'll be all because of you guys. And I'm going to keep working on it, and let's see where we could go from here. Alright, let me see. What else do I have to say? It's just, what I want to do is do the world showcases. I want to video or make films of everybody's world, so let's see where we could go off from there. And as well as that, I do want to do several operations. There's Operation Bedrock, of course. She fell in the background. Operation Bedrock, where of course we're just going to mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left. Then we're going to also be doing Operation Dome, which is fill up the entire world with glass just on the edge. Just that's where the dome comes from, even though it's going to be a square box, but it's still a dome nevertheless. It just doesn't have the shape that I want it to have. Just going to make that one giant square dome around the entire world. And then of course that there's Operation Blackout. There you go. Operation Blackout, which is pretty much the same thing as Operation Dome, but instead of glass we'll be using obsidian. So we're just going to make the entire world just dark. Let's see if there's going to be a lot of what's it called, enemies to spawn out of there, and then we can make a download map for it, and then there you go, you can have fun with it. And then we also have Operation Nether, which is like Operation Blackout, that we're just going to destroy the entire Nether where there's just nothing but bedrock all around. And people keep asking me whether or not if we should do it on Operation Bedrock. It's gonna be a no. For the one reason is that I want to make it legit, even though we've done all the things, but it's just going to be way too easy if we're going to just start off from Operation Bedrock, then go right into Operation Nether. It's just we're going to have all the tools, we're going to have all the levels, all the enchantments. It's just not going to be as fun as actually starting over anew. So there's your answer. We're not going to do it on Operation Bedrock, but if you guys want to do it, once I give you guys the download map or the download link, you can do that if you want to do that. That's your decision that you could do. I'll just show you where everything is, and then from there you could just do your own Operation Nether if you want to do that. Alright, and of course, every single operation is going to be legit. No creative mode, no duplication, everything's going to be done legit. Alright, for the past 3 minutes or so, you guys been watching me using TNT. There's a lot of people who ask me, why don't you just use TNT? Well, it's because we had to find a lot of creepers and we had to kill them. We had to get the gunpowder, we had to get the sand, and then from there we'll just make TNT and just use it. It's just not worth the time. The time it takes for you to get a lot of TNT, you could have already been doing that with just plain old mining. And since we have enchantment, it is a lot faster than just getting TNT. And as well as I did show an example, if you were paying attention, that if I used it on stone, which doesn't really do that much damage, versus, oh, I have boots now. Look at me, I have boots. Alrighty then. I thought something was missing. Well, I used it on stone, didn't really do much damage, versus when I used it on dirt, which did a lot of damage. They're kind of smart on the structures. So, it's just not worth it in the end. It's just, if we do have a lot of TNT, we'll use it, but we're just not going to go hunt down for TNT. Alrighty then. See, it's one of those things I have to say. Okay, Steve and I have the best swords in the game. Set. I have to show you mine. Let me see. Oh, there's a lot of feathers over here. Alrighty then. Let me see. When will I open up the menu? Come on, hurry up. Alright. Diamond Sword, Looting 3, Sharpness 4, Fire Aspect 2, and Knockback 2. The best enchantment you can get for a sword. As far as I know, because I've gotten 3 swords with that enchantment. I absolutely love it. And this was like the first enchantment I got, so it was like a lucky 7 for me. Triple lucky 7 right there. Alrighty then. I cannot stop saying it. I'm sorry, it's just my filler. I just gotta work on it. I gotta work on it. Alright. So, this is gonna be the end of this video. I'm gonna be gone for 2 days. Let's see if I'll be able to upload videos. There's a lot of things I gotta do over the summer, but I still got my part-time job to worry about, and as well as let's see where we could go from here. So with that being said, I am SwordKing090 and have a nice day.